ASAP?
Tomorrow. We're getting into ASAP tomorrow. Go ahead.
Devonte, in Evansville, Coach Archie Miller said that you would not be pleased to be scoring more, having more of the scoring load. I think he was kidding. How do you actually feel about having more of the scoring load this season?
I mean, it's a big opportunity, and I mean, I'm ready to take on the opportunity.
Zach?
Damezi, you kind of played some last year, kind of in fits and starts. I know coaches talked a lot of this offseason about the work you've tried to put in. Where do you feel like you've gotten better? Where do you feel like you want to carve out kind of a role this season?
Just continue to get better and just be prepared and have the confidence to be able to play when my name is called. So this year I just want to go out there and play with confidence this year and help the team out.
Devonte, what have you seen so far that makes you feel like this team is going to be better than last year's team? And if you think they're going to be better, why?
I wouldn't say better. I mean, it's very early. I think we built the chemistry well at an early stage, and I mean, we got a lot of good players just like we did last year. So I think it'll be a sight to see when it all falls into play.
Trayce, a lot of talk coming in, one of the highest ranked recruits coming in. You've had some time to spend with this team. What's been your observations of being with this team? What do you think you bring to them?
I'm really just focused on just getting our team chemistry down, just trying to fit in, just trying to get well with the team, my teammates. But I think that we've done that really well, and we've all been working hard. So.
Yeah, another question for Trayce. Your body transformation, Coach talked about it over the summer. What was that like, and how do you feel you're physically prepared to deal with, playing in the Big Ten?
Yeah, Coach Cliff has done a really good job of me in the weight room. Got my verticals increased and I've gotten stronger. So I'm just continuing to work, just getting ready for the season.
Damezi, there's often a lot of talk about the most improvement a player makes in his college career is from his freshman year to his sophomore year. Could you tell me a little bit about what you thought of your freshman year and what you're looking forward to in regards to improving your game this season?
It was just a good first year experience for me. I never been in a situation I was last year, so it was a new road for me that I had to adjust to. So last year it taught me a lot, especially with the seniors last year, upperclassmen. They also helped and communicate about how to do things to me. And that's what I did and took it and just continued and got better this year.
Maybe this is for Devonte, since you're the oldest here. I think Coach Miller talked a little bit about more of the offense, predicate more emotion off the ball, a little bit more action away from the ball. And is that a role that maybe you can take on, being a guy who comes off screens and shoots and takes on more of a shooting guard role off the pass?
I think there's going to be a lot more off-ball movement involving everyone on the team, and I think it'll be good for us because we're constantly having the defense move.
Damezi, in a video, Race Thompson said you were the funniest guy on the team. I mean, do you agree with that, and what kind of personality do you try to bring to the team?
Yeah, I definitely agree to that. The personality I try to bring to the team is just bring that bond with my teammates, bring everybody together, make sure everybody comfortable with each other, not just a single group and it's a group here, group there, just everybody together. So that's the type of personality I love to bring, because I mean, I'm gonna go to war with my brothers every day, so I'd rather just be comfortable with them.
Devonte, you guys have talked, coaches talked through the offseason about the depth you have, not just in terms of bodies in the post, but from Trayce to Joey to Deron, different types of players in the post. As a guy who's, constantly sort of being the guy who's getting guys organized on the floor, what do you see? How do you kind of diagnose what you guys have down low, just in terms of the variety of skill sets?
I think it's great, the versatility we have down low. Like you said, 3 different picks, 3 different type of players, and they'll all be useful in some kind of way at some point. So.
Devonte, just kind of a general question with the newcomers coming in, how you felt like they've kind of meshed with the rest of the team so far?
They came along pretty quick, honestly. Freshmen and even Joey, they've only been here a couple months, but we're already bonding, gelling, like they've been here.
Trayce, just how are you just preparing, I guess, to play some floor? I guess, how do you feel like you fitted that position defensively? Do you feel like you're getting better at defending guys in the perimeter? And how do you feel like you're operating there offensively as well?
It's been pretty good, I'd say. I think that just with my athleticism, I'm able to play that position. But I've been learning a lot from Justin. Justin's been teaching me a lot. So just trying to keep working at it. Hopefully I'll be ready by the season start.
This is for Devonte. Coach Miller sat down in Evansville earlier this summer. One of the things he was thinking about this year is just unleashing you. He said he's our best scorer. Sometimes you got to just let guys go. Has he communicated that to you? How excited are you? And just sort of what do you think that would do for your game and for the team this season?
Somebody asked this question earlier over here, but I mean, I feel like I'm a natural scorer. It's not, like I said, it's a new opportunity, and I'm ready to embrace the opportunity.
Go ahead, Mike.
Trayce, you're obviously making a big jump here from the physicality side of the game from high school to college. Can you talk about the value you're getting in going up one-on-one with like Joey or Deron, and how much their leadership is helping you make that leap?
It's really good leadership. All the upperclassmen have been really good, but just battling them every day. That Big Ten toughness and physical style of play, I think that's going to help me in the long run, especially going against those 2 guys every day in practice.
For Trayce as well, you mentioned that in one of those social media videos that there's not really an off button for college athletes, so you've been adjusting from your high school career to now. How have you kind of affected your routine to account for some of the more trials and tribulations that come with working out and stuff?
Yeah, it's been a lot tougher, but at the same time, once you get that schedule down after the first, second week, then it kind of just becomes routine. So I've gotten clicked with it pretty well, and my teammates have also helped me. Like the upperclassmen told me things to do and how much sleep you should get and stuff like that, so it's been pretty good.
Trayce, you were talking about Justin Smith helping you a lot in terms of guarding the 4 position. What specifically has he told you, or are there pointers he's given you?
Just basically just defensive pointers, just like where to be in the gaps, help on offense, what to do. So just stuff like that, just basic things.
Trayce, I think you may have bring a unique perspective to Armand Franklin, having been from the Indy area as well. Just speak to what his progress has been since, at least over the last year, and how he's progressed this year in Wilmington.
Armand's been really good. He's been shooting the ball really high, at a high rate. He's been playing really well. So I just think that he just wants to keep improving and earn his time on the court.
Back here.
Devonte, I remember talking to you after the NIT game last year about next year you're going to be one of the guys that has to lead this team, and you seem to relish that opportunity. Now that you're closer to doing that, how are you feeling as far as being one of those guys that they're going to be looking back at you for leadership?
I think I've been playing the role pretty well so far as a leader of this team. As one of the older guys, just naturally looked at as the leader. So I think I've been doing well so far.
Trayce, working out with Joey Brunk over the summer, what was that experience like, and how do you think that chemistry can kind of carry over the court this year?
I think it was really well. Even before the summer, back in May, April, play college basketball. So how hard he goes all the time, I think those are just big things that I picked up from him.
Devonte, we haven't got a chance to speak with you since June. I just was curious your reaction to seeing both your brother and a former teammate here at IU win an NBA title.
I couldn't be happier for both of them. OG is my guy. My brother is, of course, that's my brother. And the second one. And I mean, I was just happy. It's an amazing thing.
Anything else from this group?
Devonte, you've obviously got a couple questions about having more freedom and more scoring punch, but I guess what have you thought about, or what have you worked on as far as just trying to maximize efficiency, make sure you're balancing the freedom you're going to get and, you know, trying to make as many smart decisions, I guess, as you can with the ball?
I think shot selection, practicing taking all kind of different shots and on all different parts of the floor, just getting ready to shoot those shots in the game.
Devonte, you touched earlier on chemistry being better. What have you seen maybe over the summer? What signs have we seen that leads you to believe that the chemistry and the togetherness will be better this season?
Just in practice, we go to practice every day, and every day is another step closer to playing together, and it's moving real fast. So that's why I think our chemistry is building really fast.
Okay, anything else again? All right, I'll get the second group. Thank you, guys.